I reckon a bit too hot. I think there's something she hasn't told us.
I didn't realise a humble sausage could taste so good. Are they ready yet?
Pass your plate over. Anybody who compliments my cooking gets double.
Isn't he wonderful? I just love it here so much. Everyone's being so nice to me.
Well, it's nice to have someone around the place that's a bit cheerful and someone that'll eat while he's cooking.
The smile you send out returns to you. It's an old Indian wisdom.
Oh, I thought that was an old Mormon wisdom.
Oh, you know, Judy, Philip would just love you two so much. I wish he was here. It would make my day complete.
Who's Philip?
My husband.
I thought you said his name was James.
You told me his name was Andrew.
Oh, it is. It's all of them. His name's Philip, James, Andrew, Edward Gillum.
Oh, right.
His mother had 4 girls before he came along, so he got all the names she'd been saving up. Isn't that a hoot?
Carter? Carter? Here, what's wrong? What's happened?
Choose what happened. You need a hand?
No, thanks, Mr. Palmer. I'm sure you've got enough to do without wasting your time here.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, Carter, tell me, what's wrong? What's happened? I've just found her. I don't know, there doesn't seem to be any signs of a fight. I don't know what's wrong.
So what's she doing in this area?
Oh, beats me. Look, we'll get her to a dorm. Have Sister Kelly look at her. Come on. You right?
Oh, thanks, Wally.
Sure you don't want another one?
No, thanks.
You know, for a vegetarian, he cooks up a pretty mean sausage sizzle.
It was just pandering to taste. Tonight, it's bean curd patties. Let's soak up all that grease that you had.
Yeah, well, tonight I diet.
See, no appreciation.
Oh, you're wrong there. It could only be the bean curd. She's been telling me what a godsend you are.
Yeah, that's for sure. I don't know how I survive without him.
Come on, I can't take too much adulation, you know.
You found somewhere to live yet?
Well, I haven't actually, but I've been too busy to give it much thought.
Well, my place is a huge old mansion divided into 4 separate flats, and upstairs there are a couple of nice rooms vacant. Actually, it's an attic. So, if you like, I'll find out if they're still available.
Well, thank you very much, but sounds a little bit claustrophobic.
Well, they're quite spacious and cheap.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds great. It's worth looking at anyway.
Well, thanks, yeah, I appreciate it.
Oh, look at the time. Better be going.
Okay.
Oh, I'll see you at the next PIG meeting, Judy.
Oh, that's great, Anne. Is that in spite of what Douglas says?
In spite of what Douglas says. Oh, and I'll call you as soon as I find out about the attic.
Oh, thanks very much, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Judy.
Okay. That's great news, isn't it? I mean, about Anne going to the PIG meeting?
The man in the moon smiles down on us all.
Is that another Indian wisdom?
No, Tonto said it.
Hi. Sorry I'm so late back. I completely lost track of time. Oh, hello. You must be Jill.
Yes, hello.
I'm Mrs. Reynolds. I'm a friend of your mother's. Why don't you take Jill outside, Miss Ferguson, and they can enjoy their visit in the sunshine?
Yes, Governor. Come on, Jill. Oh, I haven't told you about that new kennel I bought for Major yet, have I?
Here's that updated file on Crosby you asked for.
Oh, thanks, Meg.
And I'd like to discuss Carter's behaviour with you when you've got a spare moment.
Is she causing trouble?
Well, not exactly, not with the women anyway, but there is definitely a problem.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
Oh, hello.
Hello. I'd like to see Sandy Gillum. Is she in?
Oh, you must be her husband.
No, not yet. I'm her fiancé.
Fiancé?
Well, she is living here, isn't she?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
But she's not in at the moment. Look, why don't I get her to ring you?
Yes, if you would, I'd appreciate it. I've had a devil of a time tracking her down. Found the boarding house she was staying at just in time to find she'd moved. Fortunately, the landlady heard Sandy give this address to the taxi driver.
Well, she was running away from her husband.
Must be premarital nerves. We were to be married earlier in the week, but... I'm not angry with her. I love her too much for that. I just want to speak with her. Just get her to call me.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Hello, Chilly. I hear you've been having a nice time with Officer Ferguson. She told me all about your visit to the zoo. How are things at the home, love? Are they treating you okay?
Yes.
Darling, I know you don't understand everything that's happened. You couldn't, not yet. But I just couldn't stand it anymore, love. As much as I loved your daddy, he was often cruel to me. Very cruel. So, just try and understand, okay?
You killed my dad.
Chilly, darling, I love you. I just... Could you take me back inside, please?
Well, well, well. Either we're aiming for the Housekeeper of the Year award or we're hiding goodies.
Jeez, B, you just took 10 years off me.
Oh, I missed my vocation, didn't I? Should have been plastic surgeon. Listen, have you seen Carter anywhere?
No, not since she paid me off for keeping knit. She can be a real spook sometimes, you know that?
Yeah, well, it takes all kinds. You too could end up a ghost of your former self if you don't get back to that laundry and start mopping.
Yeah, I'm just coming, B.
Speak of the devil.
Hi, everybody. I've just been to the most fabulous sale, and I bought a present for everyone. Now, this year... Oh, what?
Look, don't worry about the unwrapping. Judy would like to have a word to you.
Judy, I've bought you the most wonderful
Philip
present of...
Farnham. He came around here today looking for you. He said he was your fiancé.
Yes, that's right.
I thought you told me that you were already married.
Well, yes, I am, but... Oh, I couldn't tell Philip. I didn't want to upset his feelings.
Sandy, you can't go around getting engaged to people when you're already married.
But you've seen him. He's so sweet. I just love him to pieces. And he bought me a ring with the biggest diamond you've ever seen. Trouble is, I had to hock it just to survive. I can't upset his feelings again. He already feels dreadful about losing me my job.
Well, how did that happen?
Well, it was our first date. And the manager called me up to work just as I was about to go out with Philip. Well, Philip was devastated, so I took him along with me. I figured we could still have dinner in between serving the customers. Only the most dreadful accident happened. I spilt the soup in this man's lap and he swore at me. Well, you can't blame him. It was potato soup.
I still don't understand how Philip lost you your job.
Well, it upset him to hear the man use that bad language. So when the manager came up, that just got too much for Philip, so he just bopped them both in the middle of the nose. We had to have dinner somewhere else.
Sandy, let's talk seriously here for a minute, love. You're going to have to tell Philip that you're already married. You can't expect that poor guy to think he's going to marry you any day.
Oh, you're right, Judy. And you're such a wonderful friend. That reminds me, I bought him the most wonderful scarf. I'll give it to him when I tell him. That'll make him feel
just
better.
as long as you tell him, okay?
Oh, Wally, I found a lovely, lovely pipe for you. Here we are. And where's Judy's? Wait till you see this. It's the most heavenly pink gardening outfit. So every time you wear it, you can think of our first meeting.
It is pink, isn't it? Thank you very much.
Ah, don't thank me. I just wanted you both to know how much I loved you before I leave. Jenny, Rosie, wait till you